Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 6:44 a.m. on Thursday, the 26th of April. And here's a little Mama Squeak. Mama Squeak, Mama Squeak, looks like a fish, but acts like a monkey. Mama Squeak. Indeed, good old Mama Squeak. She's a sweetheart, and her house has been all torn up. I went and lifted up her house and straightened out her bedding so that it wasn't all packed up, because it was getting really packed up close to where her water bottle and bedding and her house was. And it was just getting so that she couldn't get the things, so I had to tear her whole landscape apart down there and rip stuff up and lifted up her house and exposed her, and I discovered that she too had some contraband. This had fallen into her cage, and she had dragged it into her house and was just idly nibbling it every once in a while, but mainly she just wanted it in there with her because it was hers. I took it out. She doesn't need to be chewing on pens. I bet it still writes. But there we go. This is probably going to be a short vlog today. Comcast is not being good. Yesterday I was uploading like 2 gigabyte files and it took 10 minutes. Today I have a less than 200 megabyte file that I'm uploading. As of right now it's going to be another 10 minutes and it's already been 15. So is my vlog even going to get uploaded on time? I don't know, because I have to leave here probably around 8 o'clock and it is 6:45 a.m. I am really worried about my health. In many, many ways. I mean, I worry about all sorts of things anyway. I'm wearing my hot leaf t-shirt off to the VA today, so that's a good thing. Thumbs up for that. Hey, cannabis is a lifesaver. And has been pointed out by smart people, even in the United States government. Apparently we have some smart people in the government. Some guys that were like even older than I am were confronting the Attorney General and saying, you said that people who smoke marijuana are bad people, and yet we have proof that shows that when these states that have legalized marijuana for medicinal and recreational uses, opioid use goes down, crime goes down. I was like, wow, that guy gets it. There are smart people out there. You can't just look at somebody's age and determine what they do and feel like. So some thumbs up for that. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing for cannabis. I'm minus 400 in my checking account. Happens every month. My parents, you know, with my mother dead just at the beginning of this month, and my father with a stroke in the hospital, and with my mother was sending me money to help me out, but that was my mother doing what mothers do. I had frequently told her, please don't do this. I want to try and make it on my own. But she always sent me money anyway because she's my mother. I even mentioned that to my therapist, and I said, you know, I've asked not to do that. She was fulfilling a need of her own. And he said, oh yeah, mothers are going to be mothers. They're going to do what they're going to do. So it's like with hamsters going to hamster, mothers going to mothers. People are people. We do what we do. We do things to fulfill our own needs, not necessarily the needs of others. So she was fulfilling a need. I didn't realize how much of a need she was fulfilling. So yay. But I'm going off to the Veterans Administration. I'm going to talk a little bit about my various things. This is a lot of TMI, but I'm really, really worried about these things. So I'm going to start at the top and go down to the bottom. I have a spot underneath here. It is a mole. I've had a mole underneath here for some time. Irregularly shaped moles are dangerous. That has never been a regularly shaped mole, and it has become more irregular. Not only that, it's gotten a little bump, like a wart or a mole on top of a mole or a growth, a skin tag, something is coming out of the center of it, and the whole thing itches. There's a lot it could be. My grandfather has skin cancer a lot. I don't want it to be skin cancer. I'm checking on that. One of the reasons I'm going in today. I have this pain in my upper abdomen here, my upper right-hand side of my abdomen. They divide your abdomen in healthcare into 4 quadrants. There's your lower left quadrant, lower right quadrant, upper right quadrant, upper left quadrant. It is my upper right quadrant, which is kind of where your liver is. And since I was an active alcoholic for like 25 plus years, I want to make sure I don't have liver cancer. But there's a whole bunch of things it could be. There's a lot of stuff it could be. But I want to make sure I'm not going to die of cancer anytime soon there. Now this one's the really TMI, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on this one because of course it's, you know. But as guys, you have to do things like check on, you know, women do breast health checkups to make sure you don't have any lumps or anything awful and terrible going on, so you do breast health checks. Men actually have to do that too. There aren't many men that get breast cancer, but 300 men per year die of breast cancer. We've got, in fact, men can lactate. There was a guy that just actually managed to lactate because he was nursing. I don't know why or how that happened. It was like 10 years back I read, but it happens. It can happen. But so it's cancers. I don't know why I came up on this one. Oh yeah, because the self-check for this, guys have to do self-checks on your testicles. I've had various issues with plumbing down there before. I've had blocks, I've had micro tears and bleeding, I've had frightening stuff go on, swelling. It's one of those things that happens with guys. There are miles, literally miles of tubing in your testicles, and you're constantly doing things down there. Your testicles are constantly producing more sperm, which means they have to move the new cells up into the holding area, which means they have to clear out the holding area, which is the vas deferens. And then they've got to get rid of those old cells, so they have to pump out that old stuff, and it just gets cast out while you urinate. So if you've ever looked into wherever you urinate after you're done and go, why is that cloudy? Why is there like a sheet of something in there? What is that stuff? That's your body getting rid of like semen that you haven't used. It just flushes it. So there's always stuff going on down there, and there's stuff that can happen. I could have blocked tubes and pipes and ducts. Or I could have liver cancer. Yeah, I could have liver cancer, but this one, there could be testicular cancer. So I gotta go get that checked out. Tissue down in that area is supposed to be soft and squidgy. I have my normal soft and squidgy areas, but I have spots now that are very, very tender, and they feel like they're soft and squidgy still. It's like, you know how licorice is soft and squidgy and yet solid and hard? Like red licorice, Twizzlers, there's no such thing as red licorice. Licorice is off the plant, licorice. If it's red licorice, it's just candy, because there's no such thing as red licorice. It's just candy. But it's like that, you know, the Twizzlers and red licorice candy, after going through that's the best way to say it, kind of feels like that. Stretching out, doing a whole bunch of stuff. There's some swelling, it ain't good. And of course, it hurts. So, I'm hoping I'm going to last until 74. I would hate to find out I have testicular cancer. If they can hack off various parts of my testicles, one or both of them, then better that than being dead. If I've got, hopefully this is something that can be really easily taken care of and isn't liver cancer. I have all sorts of issues. It could be anything from a diverticulitis. It could be just a bleed, an ulcer. It could be all sorts of things. I doubt it's an ulcer. I don't have any frank bleeding. I've had an ulcer before. It is not good. It is scary. And I have no evidence of that. So there's all sorts of things it could be, and hopefully not cancer. And of course, I couldn't think of anything really positive on this one, so when in danger or in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout. There's another one I thought of putting up there today that is along those lines, but it is faint and slash and run away and live to fight another day. Don't have to fight to the death. Just fight them until they can't hurt you anymore, then get the hell out of there. So there you go. Thumbs up on that. I've done a video where I drew a happy birthday picture. I've got that scheduled to go for today at noon. That's what's been uploading. I'm going to take a quick look on Chrome to see if it's even finished uploading. Yes, it has. So because I'm going to make this one a little short today because it has to finish rendering, which won't be long. The long part is going to be the uploading, since Comcast appears to fellate diseased monkey phallus. Yesterday I had 2 gigabyte files uploading in like 10 minutes. Today my video was less than 200 megabytes, and yet it still took over 15 minutes to upload. So I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. Thank you so very much. I'm going to turn off my Chrome for the moment because I look like I smeared cooking oil all over myself with the backlighting like that. And it's not, I just have weird skin. I washed my face and I look like I've rubbed cooking oil all over myself. I have dry, oily skin. Thanks, Mom. But anyway, it's, where was I? Oh yes, I'm not going to read the comments right now. I'm just going to thank you for having left a comment. If I mispronounced your username, my sincere apologies. And of course, it's 20 to 25 because I can't thank everybody. I've got way too many comments. I used to be able to thank almost everybody. Too many people anymore, but thank you all. It is very awesome. It's arranged because, as I say, I count an ASL on the fingers of this hand, but with my fibro, my widower brain, my brain damage from alcoholism, which I've been sober since 2K, but still damage is done. And with my depression and all that, it's hard to remember stuff. So I'm going to call Chrome back up here, and I'm thanking first, looks like Pige Bear? P-I-G-E Bear? I'm probably pronouncing it very, very incorrectly. My sincere apologies. Dark Crystal, greatly appreciated. I'm starting to laugh because... Excuse me, Princess Fluffy Bottom. Greatly appreciated. Thumbs up and thank you. And Lower Love Day, thumbs up. I'm a just some guy. Well, greatly appreciated. So am I. And 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Thank you. Well, I gotta say who it is first. Jordan Ryan, greatly appreciated. And Yuval Grossman, thumbs up and thank you. Ice Demon, thumbs up. And well, this is like, I don't know where I am anymore. Nacho Alande, greatly appreciated. Luke Vanalstein? I'm very, very bad at that one, but thank you very, very much. Enric GM, thank you very, very much. KV Moley, greatly appreciated. Eric, with an exclamation point, thumbs up and thank you. Beats Pop, thumbs up. And then we have Sergio Dotto, I greatly appreciate that. Hopefully I was close. Pigeon Man 49, greatly appreciated, and Mr. Cable 321, son of a gun, and thank you. I'm OJ, well, you might be, I don't know. And Ryan H, greatly appreciated. Yun Tu Von, I am nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. And Derek McClone, greatly appreciated. Dinah Mama, thumbs up and thank you so very much. And then King of Rivia, is that from like the Dark Eye, Das Schwarze Auge games. Is that what that's from? And then there's Sophia Castell, greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, Mr. Geek 91, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, and dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could check those out, if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes, I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool, but I would understand if you don't want to. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the day I die, which will be hopefully 19 summers and not just next year. Let's hope. Well, 14 minutes and change, so I'm going to cut this one off at 15, and then hopefully it's going to have time to render and upload, because I'm probably going to be leaving here. My housemates like to really cut it close to the wire, and they don't want me to drive alone because I don't have a phone and they don't have a phone. So one of my housemates is going to go along on the ride with me. So we're going to be leaving probably close to 8:30, since they always like cut it really close to the wire. I like to leave around 8, leaves me an hour and a half instead of rushing and hoping to get there in just an hour. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. I may have 4 videos today. So thumbs up. You take care. I will see you. And that, my friend, is a good thing. So remember, stay alive one more day.